the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Out left to the wing. Barnes. And too long on the shot.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
Well, I tell you what, guys, last season the Thunder were fantastic on the glass. I mean, they started out as a great rebounding team and got even better after their trades.
Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And that one's good.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Here is Durant. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Thompson. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Kicks it to Green. Puts up the baby hook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target. And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
Here's Roberson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. He's checked in for Steph Curry. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dion Waiters checked in for Kevin Durant. The drive by Green. Livingston. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Roberson kicks to Waiters. Oklahoma City moving it around. On the wing, Thompson. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Ibaka against Green. Ibaka goes in. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. Fires from 18. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some.
Then it's just not a good play.
Timeout called the Warriors. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Here's Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Thompson with the bucket. Thunder trailing by 3. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And Roberson pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside Westbrook. Banked in off the glass.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. Staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Different look here for the Warriors. Bazili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Clark, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Barnes in for Steph Curry. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, a first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Foy in for Roberson. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Singler comes in for Russell Westbrook. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Back to Iguodala. There's the pass to Barnes. And there's the feed to Spates. Iguodala wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Waiters. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's good. Iguodala. And a good. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Now, here's Thompson following the shot by Kevin Durant.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 8 points.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Ibaka outside. It's Durant with the drive. And that one is hammered home. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Timeout called for the...
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
It's Westbrook with the drive. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Green. Pass to Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Misses from close range. Curry kicks to Iguodala. It's stolen by Ibaka. The pull-up. Misses off the right iron. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Now here's Westbrook. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And Ibaka kicks to Roberson. Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Tries again. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Kevin Durant.
Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And they go to the intentional foul for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Adams. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Roberson. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to get up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive. Get to the foul line and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Spates. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Barnes in for Steph Curry.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after Enes Kanter's miss. Dishes to Foy. And he uses the glass on the layup. Foy's got his first 2 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Waiters with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Boy, and for Randy Foy, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And it's Stephen Curry in for Harrison Barnes. Then for the Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Andre Robertson in for Randy Ford. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Thompson. Here's Westbrook. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Green. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. The Thunder leading by 6. For 3, Westbrook. And the Thunder another 3.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
And the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
It's stolen by Curry. Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
43 seconds left in the first half. Shots good by Durant.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Durant kicks to Robertson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Some nice passing by Golden State. Thompson misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Curry from deep. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Now into the lineup, the Thunder. Kyle Singler.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Thunder. They lead by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Oracle.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Durant doing all sorts of things. 22-point play, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Maurice Spates out there with Draymond Green. And it's Rush in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Warriors trail by 6.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Thompson with the bucket.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And, you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Curry attacking. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
It's tipped. Durant with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Rush from outside.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Curry, good.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Adams. Offensive rebound. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Ibaka. Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game. Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Singler's checked in. Curry passes to Green. Thunder with the rebound. And Durant, here we go. And that one's good. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Singler for 3. And he gets the bucket. Singler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And the Thunder making a change here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Kyle Singler. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Thompson inside the line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Green. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
From 13, nice spin off the left rim and in. Green's got 9 points here in the second half. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Durant from deep. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Warriors trailed by 13. Here's Thompson. Spates trying to break loose. That one off the back iron and out. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. Out to Ibaka. Back to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Feeds it to Robertson. From deep three-point range. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Curry dishes to Thompson. From deep, Green. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Westbrook's got his third rebound tonight. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure Clark they'd love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead